There's nothing more peaceful than an adults-only hotel. No kids, no noise, just silence. But while you can book adult-only hotels, do you think you should be able to book adult-only flights? Well, that's the great debate of today here with Mr. TravelON. So let's have a chat about it. Some time ago, there was word that they were going to stop adult-only hotels. In fact, the woke brigade said it was offensive to those with children, that they weren't allowed to book hotels because they were adults only. The rule was that hotels were not allowed to say we are adults only. They had to change the wording and say we don't cater for families, but you can book it if you want to. Thankfully, that nonsense got scrapped, but it does open the debate of adults only flights, doesn't it? I mean, there's nothing worse than being on a flight for 4, 5, 6 or even more hours when there's little ones around. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had little ones, I've been there, done it and got the t-shirt. So this is by no means me making a video saying I don't like travelling with kids. But because my kids are now fully grown, well, a peaceful flight might go down a treat. But would I pay the extra? Probably not. Would you pay a premium for adults only on a flight? I mean, if I can book an adults only hotel, why can't family hotels say that only people with kids can book family hotels? Makes you think, doesn't it? So why do people book adult only hotels? Well, the main thing is that it's nice, peaceful and quiet. I mean, it might be early doors now, but this is standard for an adult only hotel. The last thing you want while you're sitting around the pool is a load of kids jumping in and splashing you. Now, I remember the stress of traveling with kids, especially little kids. As parents, you do sort of panic that, oh my God, are they going to cry? Are they going to have an accident? Are they going to be sick? Are they going to annoy the person next to them? So it can be quite anxious traveling with little kids as a parent as well. It really does depend on what type of person you are. I mean, let's face it, there are some adults in the world that literally haven't got a clue about what's going on around them and how their actions are affecting other people. But we'll talk about that in a bit. But would you pay a little bit extra to guarantee no children are going to be sat next to you on a flight? And why haven't Ryanair thought of this? I think it's quite a good idea. Me, I'm the tightest man on the internet. I don't care whether I sit next to a kid or not. It's all about price for me. In fact, sometimes I'd rather sit next to a kid than an adult that wants a conversation for 4 hours. Dear me. Do you know them people where you sit down and they start talking and telling you all about their lives and you sit there for 4 hours going, oh my God, I really am not interested. Headphones are on and they're still bloody talking to you. I either press noise cancellation or pretend to be asleep. I've never seen a video of a child getting arrested on a plane. Have you? Sometimes the adults are more juvenile than the bloody kids. It seems to me we're in a time where fully grown adults can't control their behaviour. So I don't think it's about adults only flights. Maybe just real adults and not knobheads. What do you reckon? A lot of the time you can't blame the kids either. It's the bloody parents. I tell you what, I've seen kids misbehave, kids screaming, kicking, throwing things, just unruly behaviour. And do you know what the parents are doing? Absolutely nothing. So it's definitely not the kids' fault. I think we all can agree on that, can't we? It's the parents. They're the problem. I might change this video to would you book an adults only flight to would you pay a premium for decent people on a flight. I'd certainly pay a premium for that, wouldn't you? And from what I've observed, it's not the type of parents that you expect to see with Satan as a child. It's these ones that are a little bit stuck up and have got plenty of money in their pocket. You know the ones with little Tarquin who's running around like the devil and the parents just don't seem to be looking. They're too busy sipping on the vino and chatting absolute shite in a very posh accent, aren't they? Oh, Tarquin, he's just adorable. Look at him over there annoying that poor family on holiday. Oh, look, Tarquin, behave yourself. It's them people that seem to be unaware of the things that are going on around them. Whilst Tarquin, bless him, is running around jacked up on vegan soup, lentils and bloody soybeans. While Tarquin's parents are sitting sipping on the champers and vino, that little shite is pressing every button on the lift as well. I'll tell you what, they're definitely the problem in this world. No thought for anybody else around them. And why are hotel lifts so small? You can only get about 2 people in them, can't you? Oh, right, come on, get out of here. So I think adult-only flights are good, not only for adults that want a bit of peace and quiet, but also for parents, so they don't have to worry about having their kids on a flight, and the kid might, well, make noise or be a little bit unruly. I mean, they're excited to go on holiday, aren't they? You can't blame them. Now, I've asked this question before, so let's see what you lot have said. Well, Jonathan said that he's got a flight in November and he's booked an early morning flight, so his 1-year-old falls asleep. And that is what parents do, don't they? They have to sort of think like that. Well, those that have some consideration think like that. They think, oh my God, I'm getting on a plane, I've got a 1-year-old. What if they cry? What if I'll book an early morning flight, they'll wake up middle of the night, they'll fall asleep on the plane. We should get 4 hours of absolute peace and tranquility. And as a parent, that's what you want as well. Now, like I said, I've not got a problem with sitting on a plane next to kids or anything like that. As I said previously, I think I prefer a child than some bloody adults. Angie said she would rather take a kids-only flight before taking an adults-only one. She don't care. There you go. She said more stinking alcoholics on a plane. And that is a big topic, isn't it? Boozing on planes, this is the problem. Is it kids that are causing problems on planes? Absolutely not. It's certainly the boozers that can't handle it, and all of a sudden they're getting escorted off the plane by the local police, aren't they? There's plenty of videos of them knobheads. They shouldn't be allowed to travel ever again if they do that. What do you reckon? And another debate that we will have is alcohol on flights. Should they serve it or not? That'll be in the next video. Here you go. Shauna has shared an experience. She said herself and a partner, 34, booked an adults-only hotel and found that the people there were a lot older, and they were looking at them as if to say, what are you doing here? Look at those young and lively people. That's another point about adult-only hotels, isn't it? Because it's adult-only, sometimes you get the more mature person. I'm not going to say old, but some of these adult-only hotels, well, you might as well be in the castor cocoon. But that's what they're all about. So some adult-only hotels can be a little bit like retirement homes. So if you're sort of young and lively still and you want to have that action, maybe an adult-only hotel isn't for you, or an adult-only flight, I don't know. Soulboy's got the right idea. He said he booked the adult-only section at the hotel because he likes to have a late night and a chat before bed and likes to sleep in a little longer. But he went to the family side for the entertainment. So he's got a bit of both. Should he be allowed in the family side if he's booked adults only? Interesting debate, isn't it? I mean, if you did book an adults only flight, you could go proper premium, couldn't you? With the old champagne and stuff like that. Could adults handle it? I think those that pay the extra probably could. It's those that get free money that seem to be the ones that are getting kicked off flights. Maybe that should be another rule as well. What do you reckon? So what do you think about adult-only flights? Are you already booking adult-only hotels? What do you think of adult-only hotels? Should they allow children in? Should family hotels not allow adults in with no kids? I mean, I do question those that run around Disney as fully grown adults with no kids. That is a little bit weird to me, but that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you'd pay a little bit extra for a peaceful adults only flight. Let me know in the comments if you think that the children are not the problem, the adults are. For me, I think it's the latter. Like I said, I will go with price. Doesn't matter who's on my flight, as long as the price is right. But it is those people that are getting free money that is coming out of your pocket and they're going on holiday. Somehow doesn't sit right with me. And they're the ones that are misbehaving, delaying flights and getting kicked off. The world has gone crazy, but you know I like to keep it light-hearted. So I hope you enjoyed our little debate this morning. Adults only. Is it a good thing, a bad thing? And would you pay the extra for it? I shall see you in the next one. What should we debate next? Let me know. See you soon.